Привit, this is Savasia and I present to you the Black Mirror. I wanted to talk to Bates because that's what I do when I don't know what to do, and so far it served me quite well. So let's. I hope he's in the kitchen. And he is.
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Bates, I have just returned from Ashbury. I spoke with the head nurse, and...
Any news of Sir Robert?
well, unfortunately,
From your tone, I anticipate bad news.
it's worse, Bates. Much worse. Robert is dead.
What? Sir Robert? That's inconceivable.
Oh well.
Oh my. I sensed something terrible would happen. All this time since Sir Robert disappeared. This is going to be a tremendous shock for Madam.
Maybe it would be preferable not to let her know. At least for the time being.
But how could we possibly not tell her about this?
Especially, I mean, considering she'll find out, and then she'll find out that he's been dead for what? 3 weeks? Never mind.
Bates, we cannot tell her now. Try to understand.
How should
We
he?
need to give this some time.
But Madam will continue to look for Sir Robert. She will find out the truth by herself soon anyway.
Oh yeah.
Things will be worse for her.
Believe me, Bates. The later she learns about Robert's death, the better.
Why though?
Oh, you are probably right, sir. We have to give Madam more time. The news would destroy her right now. Would you excuse me now, sir?
No.
I need to organize my thoughts.
Have fun.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Yeah, what do I do in the meantime? No. What do I do in the meantime? Yeah. I wanted to go upstairs. Just where is upstairs? Lord. Here is upstairs. Let me go in there. What? Wait.
Today's newspaper. I don't want to read it.
Why not? Was Freddy will say something about.
It's locked.
Oh? Yeah. Hang on. Ha.
Robert's study.
There you go.
I feel as though he were watching me even now.
I doubt that he is. Let's take a good look around. Yeah.
Exactly 12? It probably doesn't work.
It didn't sound good. Wait, can I? Oh. Alright. That's probably something I should do later. Yes.
It sheds a strange greenish light. It sheds
That it does.
assorted medical literature, medical volumes. There's no point in skimming through these. Most of them are in Latin.
What do you have against Latin all the time? I don't know, really.
Robert has left this one opened. He won't be able to finish it now.
Would have taken him some time by the looks of it.
Study of the human brain.
Yeah.
I'm tired, but I won't rest yet.
That aside, that would be a bit creepy, wouldn't it now?
Anatomy. There's a solution of a distinct color in some of the tubes. Maybe this is what Robert was working on all the time. The liquid in the tube smells very bad. Some medicine. I'd better leave it alone.
Good idea.
A little key was hidden there.
Oh.
It can't be
Ha ha
opened.
ha ha.
It looks like a security code.
Alright.
There's nothing else there, just papers and a book.
And a small pocket watch.
It's locked.
Yeah, right.
Sophie, Robert's wife. She left him many years ago.
Alright, nothing else here it seems. Okay, let's leave alone. Ah, I can look at these things too.
Robert's diploma in medicine.
I didn't look at the picture.
Another key. Who's
Oh.
the man in the picture? I've never seen his face before. I have to find his place in the past and obtain his key.
Have fun, duckling. Now what do I do? What about the paper I found?
A code of some sort. Strange, there's no writing on it.
Wait a minute. I'm sure there's something on it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Six, three,
Wait.
8, 1.
Alright. Love. Great. Thanks, honey. Now what? Oh. What?
That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle.
1120, isn't it? You know, I think whatever I have to do is in this room. That wasn't a glitch, that glitch was me. I'm very sure that I've got to do something with that clock thing, and I'm sure that with this code I can do something else, but I don't know what. Let me look at this first. We have found 1120, which can be a year, but can also be a time. Alright. Now we're on 1120, and if I do this, we get a not so broken sound. Another not so broken sound. And an open door, yes.
A secret bookcase.
Sometimes this
Robert had more secrets than anyone would have suspected.
Sometimes this game is a bit too much like an escape game, and I've done a lot of these on the train to work and from work, so that's that. And here I assume we have to enter that code from the paper. Okay, that's 3, 6, 7. Can I? Huh? Ah, yes. 6. Three. Oh. 8. 1.
This is the right combination.
There goes nothing. A ring.
It must be very old.
A letter?
Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading.
As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living. I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I am already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage.
Oh.
It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
William knew something, but now there's no way to find out what. Maybe I could have helped him if I had received the letter on time.
Oh no, you
I
couldn't
hope
have.
you're frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
No, don't read it again, please.
Robert's
Diary. Okay.
May 2nd. Tomorrow I will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him, the pathologist. Last, I can resume work on
Oh,
the
the good old
tests.
times.
May 8th. Previous tests were no use, and several months of work turned out completely futile. God's sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. It's starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it. The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Could have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days, but I had a word with James today. He was acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that must never come to light. He knows too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved. May 13. Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble and fall like a house of cards. Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measures twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must never be allowed to return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
Oh lordy.
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
Nice people, all of them. Right,
More tubes with that smelly solution. I have no clue what's in them. A chemical of some sort, that's for sure. There are dates on the labels, month after month. It's a 3.5 millimeter.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her, to her heirs and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer the ownership of the Black Mirror Castle, with all the neighboring lands. To him I also devise the administration of our family residence. Let him take care of it properly, as I no longer can. To his heir and assigns forever. To my beloved son James, I give the full right to live in his native residence for however long he should desire, until the end of his days.
sorry.
By this I hope to at least partially atone for your having to live in complete loneliness, my dear James. And lastly, to my firstborn son Robert. After long pondering, I have decided to deny the right to the property of our family. However, I do retain his right to his property and things that he has been making use of in our family residence. I know that you are well aware of the reason of my decision, Robert. In my eyes, you are no longer worthy of the name Gordon. These decisions I make of my own free will, and in the best of conscience. William Gordon.
Oh,
William's
good.
last will was apparently meant to stay hidden from everyone. Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast.
I can't contradict much. Right, I think this is everything we want here, and there was the thing with the picture, and so far when we wanted to know something about the pictures, we went and asked Victoria, and I'll do that now. Let's talk to her. I think I might get an answer. If I don't, I'll talk to James, but she's closer. Bates, not James. It's the second time I said that. Hello? Anyone home?
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
Victoria, I was in Robert's study, and I saw a picture of a man that I had never seen before. Is it someone from our family?
A picture? You shouldn't have entered that room, Samuel. Robert does not like anyone to go in there, not even me.
I merely tried to find something that would help us figure out where Robert could be. His things are all in order.
Oh, good.
Liar.
He would be angry if he found out that you had been in his study. That picture is a portrait of our ancestor, Lothar Gordon. It was he who founded the sanatorium where Robert works.
And when was that?
Some 200 years ago. I'm not exactly certain.
Ashbury has been a hospital of some kind for quite some time. Tell me more about Lothar Gordon.
He was chief doctor in a hospital for the mentally disordered for many years. In those days, however, they did not speak about therapy or medication. He would probably have carried on with his work if he had not fallen ill.
What was his ailment?
Over time, that place completely absorbed him. All those mad minds that he was spending days and nights with. In the end, he broke down, and his mind succumbed to insanity too. He died as one of those he was helping. A truly sad end.
When Lothar died, where did they bury him?
I see you are testing my memory. As far as I know, his body remained there as he wished. They buried him in a modest grave behind the sanatorium. Later, that place turned into a graveyard. Many who died within the walls of the sanatorium found their rest there.
What was in the Ashbury building before it became a sanatorium?
I have no idea. I was never interested in that place. Why are you asking about such a thing, Samuel?
I just wanted to know. It's not important.
I think on one occasion, Robert mentioned there used to be a hospital for cholera patients there. That building has
Oh,
a
dear
terrible
Lord.
past indeed. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Yeah, well, Sanatorium, I guess.
It's Samuel Gordon. Please, open the gate.
Well, what with the information we have? And considering that he had one of the keys, we need to find him. Hang on, what's there? Absolutely nothing at all. Good. Fun. Let's go.
Tadeu's lawn. Up.
I already did that. I need to look where that is, where his grave is.
Here rests Sir Nathan Hall. Let
Nope.
him find his...
There was that, wasn't there? This one here. The only one I can click at least.
An unmarked grave. The Gordon coat of arms.
Oh,
That's likely
yeah.
the grave I'm looking for. I need to remove the shrub first.
Ah, yes, I remember that. There were, in the chapel, I think. I needed some sort of gardening tools thing, and I think I'll find that in there.
A pair of gardening scissors. I hadn't noticed it before. Damn, it's broken.
Yeah, and I think I find a loose screw somewhere. I remember that last part, or that close to the end of the game part, quite well. I think somewhere near this window there was a screw loose somewhere that I could... Or am I completely mistaken right now? I did something with the scissors here. Huh? Huh? Oh, here. I remembered there was something here, but I didn't look properly. Yeah, I have a map for the very last part, which I made back in the day, and I have a pretty good recollection of the end of the game. Because it's getting so weird, I also remember the stuff with the hairs and all that, and I need to pry open the hand of Herman's corpse. And these things I remember quite well up from the point where I do the part after the study. Everything from here on, I'm back. My memory is quite clear here.
The lid is too heavy. I cannot move it.
Or not. Do I still have the... no. Perhaps again in the shed, and we should have looked at more stuff there. As far as I remember, everything's in one place. I don't have to run through to somewhere else to get my tools, as far as I remember. Or do I? Huh. So, what now? I mean, I could always be mistaken. Shame I don't have the metal rod anymore. There's something here.
Trash, junk, and garbage. A metal rod.
Ha!
I'll take it.
You could have just left me with the one I already had, couldn't you? Would have been way too easy.
Oh no! The grave is empty. How do I obtain the port key?
Not here, it
Can't
seems.
stop now. I must carry on.
Or perhaps someone here should know what happened to the people in the graves. Damn it. Okay, I'd forgotten that one. And I'd remembered that I broke into the grave, but I was pretty sure that I would actually find a corpse in there, as befits a corpse to lie in a grave. Ah, damn it. Let's ask the nurse with a Scottish accent.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Tell me, the old graveyard at the back of the sanatorium, has it always been administered by Ashbury?
Yes, as far as I know, it has belonged to Ashbury for at least the past 100 years.
And before that?
Prior to that, it was part of the Wormhill Parish, I believe. But as I said, that was a very long time ago.
Thank you. That's enough. So, the
All
old
right.
graveyard was administered by the Wormhill Parish. That's all.
Yes.
Thanks.
Perhaps at the vicarage. I can go in, it seems. Can't I? That looks like an open door, but perhaps I'm mistaken. Let's go find the vicar. Hi.
Father Frederick?
Yes?
Can I speak with you?
Certainly, my son. I am listening.
I need to research one of my ancestors. Can you help me?
I would be happy to help you, but I sense that something is troubling you. Would you like to discuss it? You would relieve your soul. Believe me.
You are kind, Father, but I have come for a different reason. I promise, I will return again when I have finished what I must.
Very well, then. What do you require from a servant of the Lord?
I need to figure out where the remains of Lothar Gordon are preserved. I suspect there might be a record of it in the chronicle of the parish.
Our chronicles reach far into the past. I believe I should be able to find the information you need. Please, come back later. It's going to take me a while.
Another
to
one of
locate
these.
the
Okay,
record.
that's good.
Thank you, Father.
Oh no, I will cut this short now because my alarm either just went off or will go off in a few seconds. And just went off. I don't hear that. I have new earphones. Earphones? Never mind. And I will look around, and that is one of these things I believe where I will have to either do something specific or just like before with the boron oxide, and just have to, or with the names of the goddesses, just run around a random amount of times until I get my answer. I will spare you the trouble of watching this if it is the latter. If it is the former, I will tell you what triggers it if I find out at all. In other words, this was Salvation and the Black Mirror. Bye-bye.